Good evening, friends. I just wanted to reach out to you guys. I am in the office this evening. I've responded or talked to an awful lot of people today throughout Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, and you guys have really gotten my name out there. And I want to take the time out to first of all, I want to make sure that I tell each and every one of you guys I appreciate all of the exposure that you guys have created. This thing has turned into something that's bigger than me, and I think that the reason we have the exposure is because of the customers, loyal customers like yourselves. Now, as for, I wanted to say this to a lot of you guys, because a lot of you, a couple of you customers or people that reach out to me, you may say that I am a hard man to get a hold of. And now that the company is starting to change and go in different directions, I'm going to be in position to where I will be more available for the customers. At the end of the day, it is very tough when you try to run a company and you work a full-time job and you try to mix all of that stuff in. It sometimes it's not what you think it should be, because I hear customers calling me all the time and they're like, oh, I've tried to call you and I've tried to call you and I've tried to call you. Well, listen, I work 60 hours a week at McNeil Chevrolet. So during those times, I'm at the dealership, and if you are ready to get a car, I can assist you in getting into a vehicle. But during those times when I'm at the dealership, I have people in place, and the best way to reach my company is by email. Unfortunately, I can't entertain everybody's phone call. I can't talk to all of you guys. But I will tell you that the credit laws are getting ready to change in 2018. I was made aware of this about a week ago, and I've been pushing so you guys can understand that credit is very important, you see. And the problem is a lot of people have mistakes on their credit report, and they have inaccuracies and obsolete information. And did you know that just because your address is wrong, it could affect your approval when you go and apply for something? And this is what we try to teach customers, that you have to understand that no matter what you do in this life, a lot of times people don't realize the importance of their credit until they're faced with a situation. Now you're forced to buy a house, you got to get a house, you have to get a car, and we have this mentality of now. Well, the thing of it is, if it took you 30 plus years to mess up your credit, I can't snap my fingers or pull out a crystal ball and tell you that in 90 days you are going to have an 800 credit score. You've done nothing to help yourself get to that 800 credit score. So the first thing you need to do is address the negative items, and this is what we do. We're going to address those items that are on TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian: collections, late payments, repossessions, garnishments. I get customers in my inbox all the time asking me about student loans. Do you understand student loans they still have to abide by the rules of the Fair Credit Reporting Act? That does not mean just because the government owns it that they can do whatever they want to do to your credit report. And that is what a lot of customers don't realize. They don't understand it. They don't even care about it until now you go and you're ready to buy a car. I hear people all the time, tax season come around, oh, I want to get into a car, Okay, well, that's great. But the bottom line is, if you don't want to fix your credit, then how in the world am I going to put you in a good approval? And if I can't get you an approval, you're going to be stuck driving a buy here, pay here a lot, and we all know what that's like. I drove a ton of them in my life, you see. So I wanted to put this video out there today to let you guys know, first of all, I'm working overtime tonight. I am at the office. This is the perfect time to get a hold of me. If you want to sign up for credit repair, this is the perfect time to get a hold of me. But I'm telling you now, if you don't take heed to what I'm telling you, you're going to find out in a very short period of time that the credit laws are going to change. And there won't be anything you or me or anybody else can say or do to stop that. When the credit laws change, it's not going to be the way it used to be. It's not going to be as easy as the way it is today. So you got to understand that credit is something that you should want to do. It's something you should want, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to lay down and give you anything. You know, that's the bottom line. Once we understand that, then we can get to the position where we understand that we need credit repair in order for, you know, things to happen for us. We can't succeed in what are the changes? Credit repair changes. Okay. All right. Well, here's the bottom line. Statute of limitations right now is 7 years. Okay. And I don't know if you know what statute of limitations is. Statute of limitations means that a creditor only has a certain amount of time that they can come after you for a debt. So if the debt goes into collections or the debt goes wherever, the creditor only has a certain amount of time that they can legally collect on that debt. Well, if these laws change that they're trying to put into place, they're going to change the statute of limitations. Whereas right now it takes you 3 to 4 months to fix your credit, where, you know, a couple months from now, it may now take you almost a year to 2 years to fix your credit. I'm urging customers that this is the time to sign up for credit repair. When these laws change, I don't want to hear, oh, can you offer me a special? Oh, can you offer me a discount? And I understand. Listen, I get it. Christmas happens all the time, every year, the same time. But when I hear the excuse, I got to get my Christmas, okay, just remember, those presents are not going to buy you that house. Those presents are not going to finance that car. You want to start a business. You want to do all these things in your life. Start by fixing you. Your credit is important. And if you don't think it's important, when you start seeing that you can't get a certain job, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, they're pulling credit for the most ridiculous things today that you may not even realize, you know? And so you got to get to the point where it's important to you. Some people, credit's not important to them because they got cash, but why would you want to go through life paying cash for everything? You know, you could get into a position where you could literally build your credit into a position to where when things happen, you have something to rely on. You know, credit is supposed to be there for an emergency purpose anyway. And the problem is, we as customers and people, we don't realize it. So we go and take our credit cards and we swipe and we swipe and we swipe and we swipe. And then when it comes time to pay the bill, oh, something else came up. The bill can't be paid. And then now before you know it, they're calling you. And then when they can't get the money from you, they shove you in collections. They throw it on your credit report. And then now you are experiencing a 500 credit score. Now, it's okay to have to experience that at one point if you had to be in that position at that point, but why live the rest of your life being turned down because you don't want to do the right thing by fixing your credit? You know, why? Or if you do get approved, because here's the deal. I get people approved at the dealership on cars all day long with bad credit. But here's what my banks say they want. We want references. We want an uncomfortable down payment. When I say uncomfortable, you might want to put down 1,000, but they're going to come to you and say, here's 5,000 we need from you. No, you can't buy that car you're looking at. You can buy this car that we're going to give you. And then we're going to slap 20 to 25% interest on that car payment. And now you're paying double for a car just because you don't want to take the step to fix your credit. I mean, that makes zero sense to me. You know, I am one of those people that love the word ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's ridiculous. To continue to do the same thing to yourself over and over and over and over again, that is the terminology of insane. So you got to get into a position where I don't want to be insane anymore. I need to make the sacrifice. This is the chance for you to do it. Don't wait till the laws change and cry me a river, because I don't want to hear the river. I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm giving you a break. There are companies out here that are knocking your head off right now for the same services that we offer. They're either going to charge you monthly. Down the line, you're going to pay $400 or $500. Or they're going to keep putting extra charges on there that you don't even know about until later. My company charges one flat rate. If we can't repair your credit in a 3 to 4 month time frame, you get a refund. And some people disagree with the fact that we offer that, but the bottom line is this. We can offer it because we can show proof that we can fix your report. Now, there's people, the bigger you get, just like Walmart, everybody ain't happy with Walmart. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every single customer has dealt with my company and said, oh, I've had a great experience. No, because if you don't follow my instruction, then I don't want to hear your mouth. Because at the end of the day, there is instruction that comes with this. You have to follow a pathway. It doesn't just fall in your lap. You're not going to snap your fingers today and have an 800 credit score tomorrow. But you can start putting yourself in position to where that 800 credit score is not that far off. Again, this is Marquise Kimble. I'm in the office tonight, and I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and help and work for people. But if you are in the position and you want to get your credit fixed and you want to take care of it and you're tired of the same old stuff. You're tired of chasing the ball or chasing the wagon and never being able to achieve it, then you need to fix it. Stop telling yourself it doesn't need to happen, because one day you'll need it. Trust me. So if you do need me or you want to get started tonight, I'm here full of answers. You can inbox me. If you're local, you can meet me at the office. Give me a call. Let me know you're coming. Let's sit down. If you want to sit down and go over this stuff, it doesn't bother me. But at the end of the day, I'm here to help you. We didn't grow overnight. And we don't have all the clients out there that we do have unless people really have experienced it. Ask some of my clientele. Ask them. You might find 1 in 15 customers that might say, I didn't have the best experience. Well, why didn't you have the best experience? Well, my credit score went down. Well, how did your credit score go down? You leave out the fact that you applied for 8 different credit cards and did it on your own and didn't even tell me. You leave out the fact that you went and got a car and then you fell 30 days behind on the payment. You leave out the fact that we've taken off thousands of dollars that you had in collections that we can show proof of. So the bottom line is, it's not like my company doesn't work for anyone. It's up to you to follow those instructions. Again, I'm Marquise Kimble, CEO and founder. If you are interested in a vehicle or anything like that, I am at the dealership tomorrow. I will be working 12 hours. So if you have any questions about credit repair, please inbox me, text me, but do not get upset that I cannot answer the phone, because I just can't. That's the bottom line. But that doesn't mean I'm a scam. Trust me. There's too many people that can say, this is the guy you need to be with. Credit repair, Kimble's Neighborhood Solutions, Inc. Our telephone number is 1-888-514-4263. Until next time, again, this was Marquise Kimble, and I enjoyed having this conversation with you.